Okay, so, well, we have this amazing situation on our hands here. Hello and welcome back to Realm of Thrones. I almost forgot to say that because I was just actually so excited to come here to Yeetie and actually try to eliminate yet another faction. Generally, whenever we eliminate a faction, I'm always really excited to do that because it really actually has a tangible impact on the I don't know, shall we say the greater politics of the world, I guess, kind of. Anyway, we do have some ownership things to do here. Where is this? I don't know where this is. I think this is a town, or I don't know, it doesn't seem like a town, but maybe it is. Anyway, we're gonna just give it to this guy because he needs a couple of fiefs, doesn't he? Yes, I think he does. And yeah, so basically, oh, we're making peace. Oh yes, oh look at that. Yes, we're making peace with them. What do you bet? We're paying 15,000 or something along those lines. I am going to 100% almost say that that is indeed the case. Yes, 100% almost. So let's have a look. Yes, 11,000, as you can see. Yes, I'm livid about the whole diplomatic peace agreement thing. I'm not entirely sure how that. Yeah, I'm not going to say anything. Okay, I'm just not sure how that got implemented. You know, considering the amount of money we're losing right now is only doable thanks to the fact that we just have so much cash. I mean, we have 400,000, which is, you know, still not that much, actually, you know, in consideration of where we are in the game at the moment. You know, we are actually in a... I'm going to say maybe in the late game. I would say we're probably in the late game here. However, I mean... the enemy and the amount of money we have, they're not acting like it's the late game. They're acting like we're still in the mid game, and maybe we are, because Realm of Thrones is a massive mod. So you know the game world is huge. So I wouldn't be surprised actually if it still counts technically as the mid game. Even though we have, you know, we've defeated the Night King, and we've been at war against multiple different factions. We've eliminated so many people so far that there are only, well, I think less than 10 factions remaining now. Also, we apparently want to make peace with Volantis. I do not want to do that. Not in a million years. I do not want to make peace with them, so I'm going to leave that vote for as long as I possibly can. I am actually going to be heading in to the siege with my dragon. I actually thought that I was going to have to use my dragon in this because there were over 1,000 troops in the garrison, or there was like, well, as far as I'm aware, there was about almost 1,000 troops, and I thought there would be more because there are so many vassals running around here, but thankfully, no, we haven't really needed to super badly worry about that. And all we're going to do is we're just going to destroy the walls. That's it. We're just going to destroy the walls here, and then we're just going to be going straight on in. Oh yeah, by the way, our vassals gave us Astapor. They all voted for us, so I was like, oh, okay, yeah, sure, okay, fine, I'll take it, you know. I'll take ownership over it. Dorgoyle was taken from, you know, by someone from us, and now our forces have taken it back, so that's obviously very nice. Now, we have destroyed the walls. Let's just destroy that last catapult. There we go. Thank you very much. Now, let's lead the assault. For some reason, it hasn't told me anything about me riding the dragon. I couldn't change the dragon's mode for some reason, even though I actually did want to fly this time around. So me riding it here is basically pointless. Yes. Basically pointless. So I guess I will just get off it then. Wow, 240 people? Are you serious? Wow, that's kind of crazy. All right. Yeah, let me just run into that fence. That sounds great. Good idea. Yes, wonderful. Oh, we've got our giants already in here. Wow, this is insane. Okay, they are really going for it. Okay, here we go. Let's just try and do some damage. And this guy is obviously making sure that he blocks as much as humanly possible. And these fellows, oh yeah, they've got a nice mix of units, actually. From what I can tell, they seem to have Tyroshi units, as well as... they do have some Dothraki units as well. Kind of weird. Bright Banners. This is a mercenary party, I'm pretty sure. Minor faction of some kind. Okay, what do we have here? Sarnori? They've got Sarnori too? They must have some vassals here that are actually a part of these factions. That's the reason. Okay, here we go. Nice, nice, nice. Let's try and do some damage. Try to get these guys all out of here. Thank you. Nice. Yes, yes. Shields. Shields. Warning, warning. We've got shields. This is not good. As you can see. Yeah, not very good at all. Thankfully, my people are coming in. And, yep, there we go. Yep, the enemy is running away, of course. That is a natural reaction, of course. Yes, a natural reaction to seeing a horde of giants coming their way. I actually wonder what it would be like for them to see that, to be honest. I mean, these fellows have never seen that, ever. And, yeah, I doubt they're... Well, no one's going to live. No one's going to live to tell the tale. So, yeah, no one is actually going to be able to say that giants invaded their keep. And... we have another situation like that, don't we, friends? Yes, one enemy remaining, and he is nowhere to be seen. Do you think he's between the gates? No, he is not. Alright, so there it is, 188 renown and 153 influence or something like that did we get? Yeah, I think something. 183, actually. 183. Okay, that's pretty nice. Okay, so we're basically just going to be letting every single person go here because Daenerys actually did what she said she was going to do, and that is indeed take something. I'm actually really, really pleased about that. I thought that maybe she would not do it, just purely because you know how it is. If people, right, you know, the AI, they always go, oh yes, I will definitely do that, I will, you know, capture this thing for you, and then they end up not doing that, and it becomes a bit of a mess. So very, very pleased that they did actually do that. Okay, so as you can see, the ET actually gets some really, really nice units here when you level them up, of course. I wonder if anyone's actually played with a significant amount of cavalry. I actually think that I wouldn't mind knowing, if you can tell me this, wouldn't mind knowing if the cavalry upgrades in Realm of Thrones use the same upgrade system as in Native. As in, do they need war mounts to level up into the higher tiers of cavalry? That's the question. Do they actually need those in this mod, or is it like free? You know, because if it's free, then obviously this is fantastic, because you know the ET actually do need quite a lot of assistance, considering the fact that they only have one town. Just bear that in mind, right? They only have one town, so you know they need a lot of different advantages that you wouldn't normally get. And for me personally, I think that is completely fine. You know, for them to have something like that, a special kind of unitary, I think makes a great deal of sense. Okay, so we're just gonna take this. As you can see, they have now been eliminated. I am not going to be making peace with these guys. I will spend another 1700 saying no, because as far as I'm aware, they only have one fief remaining. I think we actually made a significant amount of armies, by the way. So I'm going to show you that in just a second. I'm not going to take Dorgoyle for myself, thank you. I don't see the reason for that. 562 prosperity, first of all. Now look, as you can see, yeah, we've got 3 armies on the run. Surprisingly, I thought we had 4. I'm pretty sure we had 4. But for some reason, I guess one of them was, I don't know, disbanded or something like that for some reason or another. Anyway, let's just see what we can do here. We're just going to obviously sell huge numbers of prisoners. Yes, indeed. We have the Tyroshi quartermasters here as well. I'm not actually going to be coming back here ever, am I? It's highly, highly unlikely. So the thing is, I should probably just get rid of every single person here, as many as I possibly can. And then we're just going to have to do that. There we go. Look at that. That's 47,000. And what do you bet? Oh, yeah, 3 skill points. Actually, not bad. And we have Brienne of Tarth, a very, very tall woman indeed. So let's actually see.
Hey, so who are you?
Let's skip the pleasantries. 316,000. Do you have some steward skill? She has 100 in steward. Yeah. I mean, she's fantastic. She would be a great vassal, actually. You know what? I'm... Should I get her? For 316,000? Yes. Okay, I'm just, I don't know, I've gone crazy. I'm spending 316,000 on a random companion. Well, technically, she's not that random, but, you know, it is quite a significant investment. So yeah, this is going to be quite funny. Alright, let's see what happens. Let's see. Okay, so for Lannisters, yeah, oh, a peace offering from the Dothraki. That's quite funny. Okay, yeah, we're not going to be doing that. Thanks very much. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're just going to, you know, put a bunch of money in here, and we're just going to let everything happen the way it is. And I don't think they're going to besiege this, right? I don't think they have the ability to besiege any further because, I mean, I think they probably do, but the thing is, they're all part of random clans and things like that now, so I don't think they can actually call for armies because they don't have any influence, if I'm correct about that, if they abide by the same rules that the player character abides by. That's the question here, we don't know. So yeah, this is not going to be me, this is going to be this guy. He's going to basically, you know, take care of everything on this side of Essos, or at least to try to. Unfortunately, this is very far away from pretty much everything, so it is a little bit unfortunate there. Now, I do have Astapor, so I'm thinking right now that I would like to give that to Brienne, because she could actually become a vassal almost instantaneously. However, the problem with that... Yeah, the problem with that is that I don't have that much money. Yes, I don't have that much money at all, so this is going to be a bit of a problem. Right, so I could go over to Sarth and Kith, and we could sell, which would probably make sense. There is also a potential fief for us to capture over here as well. I think it would probably be a good idea for us to go over there. That would probably make the most sense. Let's see what happens, actually, because... Oh, wait a minute. We got someone declaring war on us. I have no idea who that guy is, but yeah, well, he's apparently not a part of any faction. He's just some random. And we're just going to go over here, see how many people they actually have inside, because we might be able to auto-resolve... Ah, never mind. Wait a minute. Oh, what are you doing? These guys are coming over here. It might be a food situation. They might not have... They might not have a lot of food. They might need to go and get food, which would be a bit of a problem because I don't think that the ET town has any food. I think they are gaining food though, so maybe it's not actually going to be that much of a problem. Now, funnily enough, these are Dothraki units, so you know what I'm actually going to do? I wish these guys would have actually joined me, to be honest. I mean, it would have been really easy, but I'm going to assume that they have indeed a bit of a problem, as in they have a food issue. So, let's see here. Oh, the Vale's declaring war against us. Yes, of course they are. Of course they are. Okay, so I'm just going to go straight on in here. We're going to go crazy. We are just going to absolutely destroy everything in sight. Obviously, we have to be a little bit careful here. I'm going to actually just have everyone be under Winwoon's command here because he has insane combat stats. I mean, technically, we actually have really, really good combat stats too, so maybe I shouldn't count myself out all the time. Because we're looking pretty good right now in regards to a one-handed, two-handed skill. But obviously we don't have everything maxed out like he does. I think he does at least. Anyway, let's just see if I can actually kill this guy. Oh, no, that's a bit... Nope. Okay. There we go. 90 damage, unfortunate. There we go. Oh, and of course, they push the ladder down. You absolute imbeciles. You absolute imbeciles. Let's see if they do the same to this one. They're not. Okay, here we go. Shields destroyed. Nice. Let's get him. Shields destroyed. Nice. There we go. Oh yeah, now we can go to town. Now we can go to town. As long as we have these guys helping. Oh no, they have Arax. This is bad. They do a lot of damage. Okay, let's help this guy. Help this guy as much as I possibly can. There we go. Yes, perfect. Oh, I wish I had a longer weapon. That's all I'm saying. I wish I had a longer weapon. That would really make a huge difference. Don't get shot in the face. If I can help it. Nice. Good slash. How are my forces doing? Actually, not terribly well. But also not awful. And the cool thing is, they are going to be trying to prioritize the catapults. That's what they're going to try to do. So if we can just eliminate these guys, then I think we'll be pretty happy. Yep, here we go. Okay, so There's a load of people over here, and who's shooting at us? Oh, really? The catapult is turning on the friendly walls? That's very strange. Usually they don't do that kind of stuff. I guess maybe they do, and maybe I just haven't seen that. That's kind of interesting. All right. I'm not sure why they would, considering they could kill some of their own people. But maybe they don't care about that. Maybe that is something that is not very problematic for them. All right, here we go. Let's do this. We're going through into the main courtyard. This is perfect. Come on now. I need some big swings now, Elias. Big swings. Okay, yes. No, that doesn't seem to be... Oh, no, there we go. That was actually a lot better than anticipated. And let's see if we can... Yes, there we are. Nice. And I think we're actually pretty good now. Now that we're in the walls... Oh, wait. Hello. Okay, yeah, no, this is good. This is good. Nice damage. Nice damage. I'm actually surprised I haven't died yet. Usually I die by this point. And there's Brienne. No, that's not Brienne. I thought that was her. I thought she had really shiny armor, but apparently not. That's an Iron Winged Knight. Wow, okay. It's actually one of the first times I've seen them on foot. Very cool. Alright, yeah, so they're gonna just... Yeah, they're just gonna do that. I'm gonna go up here. And not really a problem if we're fighting one-handed right now. It's all good. It's all good. These guys don't really have much in the way of armor penetration, so should be absolutely fine. And yeah, we are actually fine. We are really, really fine here. So I am super pleased about that. I was, as I say, I was a little bit worried, but obviously these guys are mostly Dothraki, and as we know, they are really bad when it comes to sieges. So generally, I'm not entirely sure how they even took this. How did they even take all these fiefs? How did they beat Daenerys and her faction? It doesn't really make sense. You know, it really doesn't make sense that much. Anyway, there you go. There is a victory for us right there. And we did end up losing 11 people. What did we lose, though? Lannisters forces, some Targaryens. Not just a random smattering of things. I guess that's not too bad. 158 renown. Okay. And unfortunately for me, I won't really be able to do anything here. This is just not going to work, as you can quite clearly tell, so we are just going to move on. We're not going to take these, can't sell them, can't do anything with them, they're no good in sieges or anything like that, and that's what we're primarily doing. So let's move on and see if I can get to a nearby town, try to rectify my money situation. Well, that's looking quite a bit better, as you can see right there. We got 66,000 from Sarth. From Kith, we only got 23,000, which is a bit of a problem. Sarth is actually my own town, so I should probably do a little bit of something here. And oh yes, as you can see, we need to actually increase something here. So let's actually increase this. Let's get a little bit. Do we need loyalty? Not really. Alright, so it looks like pretty much perfect timing here. As you can see, we've actually taken yet another, I don't even know what, another fief or something like that. And as you can see, we also want to make peace with Volantis. I'm going to have to spend another 1,700 to say no to the vassals, even though this is what is so funny about this system. I don't know why they do this. I mean, I kind of have my suspicions about why they do it, as I said in the previous episode. But look at us. Look at where we are. Look at where we are right now. It's crazy, because I'm literally just about to go in and eliminate them, and that's it. I mean, what else is there for me to say apart from the fact that we are about 2 steps away from eliminating them all? And I mean, it just doesn't make sense. It just doesn't make any sense whatsoever that they would be, you know, wanting to make peace in this situation. There is no logical reason why they would do that. I mean, to be fair, doesn't have to be logical, you know. A lot of decisions are made out of a number of other reasons. Could be fear, for example. You know, like, for example, in real life, a lot of decisions are made out of fear rather than out of intelligence. And, you know, a lot of other things are, well, instituted because they don't know any better, you know. They don't know anything about what the subject entails, you know, that kind of thing. Ignorance, actually, is a pretty big component of that. And that could very well be, if you want to think of it from a realistic perspective, that could very well be what is causing our vassals to act in this irrational manner. And yeah, I'm not even going to be talking about those other real life issues that are currently plaguing the internet. But yeah, you'll see. You'll know. You know. If you're in the know, then you'll know, right? I don't have to spell it out for you, but yeah, there's some pretty bad stuff going on. Anyway, we can. Oh, wait a minute. We can actually rush their archers right now. I've got to be a little bit careful here, though. I don't really want to get shot in the face. There we go. Okay, yeah, no, this is absolutely fine. Oh, these are just Provosi. Oh, okay. I was actually a little bit worried that I'd have to be fighting against Tiger Cloaks. Because if I was fighting against Tiger Cloaks, I'd probably have a pretty big issue here. Thankfully, look at this, I'm a lawnmower. I have turned into a sentient lawnmower. Okay, let me see. Let me see if I can come up with the title here. I was reincarnated as a sentient lawnmower, and I now mow the lawn of my teacher at level 99. There we go. That's it. We needed the at level 99. That's perfect. All right. That's those titles, man. Those titles. Okay. So yeah. Anyway, this is it. There you go. Volantis is now eliminated, and indeed. Oh yeah. By the way, you may have noticed my my money situation. I made a brief stopover in the well, old territories of Volantis, as I said in previous episodes. It's an absolutely fantastic place to go for selling things because there are 4 towns in quick succession where you can just go boom, 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 straight up. You know, you could just go way over there and immediately just get some cash. It's absolutely fantastic. It's really good for trade as well, surprisingly enough. I actually feel like a trading-based character could work really, really nicely in this mod, because you would then have these... I mean, I don't know how it would work in Essos specifically, but I know for a fact that it works very, very well in other certain areas, and yeah, generally it's very efficient. But yeah, anyway, there we go. And now we can send our giant archers in here. I actually don't know whether I want to send the giant archers in. What do I want to send actually instead? Let's send the Valarian Sea Guards and some maize goats, and yeah, there we go. Fantastic. Yeah, there we go. We didn't lose anyone this time. I don't really want to send giant archers in, even though they are probably going to do an absolutely fantastic job. Anyway, we're going to be letting every single person go here, because you never know. Maybe we're going to be you know, trying to persuade some of them, of course. Trying to persuade some of them, maybe. Okay, so yeah, huge amounts of Norvoshi Grand Bearded Priests. I will take a couple. Take some of those guys too. Yeah, I need to spend some time literally just standing there, basically. You know, just standing there at a town or whatever. And now that we've eliminated Volantis, I actually might do that. To be honest, I think that might actually make quite a bit of sense, because this is where we currently are. Volantis has been destroyed. There it is. Oof, that is a long time coming, isn't it? You know, the amount of times that we had to make peace just purely because our vassals decided that that was the best course of action to take. Yeah, not great, is it? Yeah, it's so funny as well, because we're not even... This is the hilarious thing. I'm not even playing a dictatorship here. I am playing a, all intents and purposes, a very fair democracy, but it feels like I have to constantly struggle against all these... I mean, I guess that is what a democracy is to a certain degree. You have to struggle against the, you know, the idiots that want to do random things that don't actually make any sense. I mean, literally, making peace with Volantis at this point when there's 1 fief left, that doesn't wash with me. That's just terrible. Anyway, so let's see what's actually going on here. So this is what's currently happening in the world. Ah, we've just taken this one over there. Okay. Dorgoyal is under siege once again. What do we have here? Heart's Home is under siege, of course, by the Vale. But yeah, the only faction remaining on Essos is the Dothraki. So basically we will be able to hopefully, I mean, look at their strength. Look at their combat strength right now. They literally have basically nothing at all. And they are even willing to give us money in the tribute as well, which tells you everything you need to know. That really tells you everything you need to know. I'd have to pay 23,000 to the Vale if we want to make peace with them. But as you can see, they have so many people that have joined them. I actually wouldn't be surprised if a couple of the clans and things like that we've had have been running off to join them the entire time. But yeah, I am super, super pleased that we were able to at least eliminate Volantis. And let's actually just take a quick look. Yeah, there are only technically 7 more. Actually, not even 7. I don't count Skargos because it only has 1 castle. Night's Watch only has 1 castle, so not really counted. So let's just discount both of those. So yeah, there's only 5 additional factions apart from the Vale, and then obviously the Dothraki Horde. So technically there are 7, I suppose. And the North obviously is probably going to remain an ally of ours, maybe. I mean, they might declare war against us if they so desire. I'm actually not entirely sure, but we did save them, I guess. Anyway, that's it. I thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.